week on the PGN, here's what you have coming. First, we're going to jump right into helping you figure out how to get your sexy back. How can you get back to that form, mentally, physically, and financially, that you feel good about yourself, that you're ready to poke your chest out and understand that being physically fit and being mentally fit is always good for being financially fit. So we're going to show you how to get your sexy back. Then we're going to jump right into Angie Fit. Angie is going to show you how you can start your own business. Now, what she did was she went from a 9 to 5 to a 5 to 9 to totally being self-employed. Now she runs a fitness empire, and she's going to share with us how she transitioned from being an employee to being an employer. That is some good, exciting stuff that you want to know in order to level up and live your best life. TV. Hey, I hope that you are ready for a real inside look on what I do, how I do. We're going to take you inside the loop, give you some money tips, some health tips. We're going to show you how to live your best life each and every day to this highest potential. Just follow me. We're going right into it.
This is Mary. She understands the importance of a strong root system. So when Mary lost a tooth, she went to Frankel Dentistry to replace it with a dental implant. Its titanium root is precisely placed and naturally fuses with her jawbone over time for a permanent replacement that's as strong as it is beautiful, just like her smile. Because making you smile is what we're all about.
Okay, let's jump right into it. So we talked about how to get your sexy back. Now, first of all, let me just introduce you to all of my home gym elite equipment. I have my yoga mat that probably costs, I don't know, around $30. You can get this at Myers, TJ Maxx, almost anywhere for almost nothing. So having an excuse that you don't have the equipment or you can't afford it, it is way cheaper than a gym membership. I ordered these TRX bands. You can do everything that you wanted to with your body weight with those TRX bands. Hook them to a door, you're ready to go. I have my balance ball that I do my abs and leg workout with, my dumbbells. Everything can be purchased little by little as you go. Here's some things that aren't even that expensive. I have my ab wheel and my push-up supports, just to support your wrist and make sure your form's good. So all of the things that I showed you can be purchased on Amazon really inexpensively, or you can go to your local store, Walmart, TJ Maxx, Myers, any of these big brand stores, and they'll have this equipment for you. Don't have to get it all at once, little by little. So let's just say that your excuse for not working out, non-existent. I have a weight bench here with the Bowflex and a treadmill over there and another weight bench that you can do exercises. But what if this was a chair? You could easily do dips. You can do leg raises. There's tons of exercises online that you can do. Now, the whole point is for you to get up and get off that couch. It's to get you moving every day. Your body and your mind, you have muscle memory. And your memory is sitting on the couch, slowing your metabolism down, watching TV with a sedentary lifestyle. We need you to get up, get moving. It doesn't have to be aggressive. It doesn't have to be every day. I suggest that you work out at least 3 days a week, every other day. There's 7 days a week, every other day. You should be able to get 3 or 4 exercises in. Now, how long should they be? They really don't have to be longer than 30 minutes. We're not trying to win the race tomorrow. We don't want you to go out and do 3 hours today. We want you to get in a habit, a 24K lifestyle of working out as a lifestyle. It is a way of living. So get up, get active, find a program. Last week I told you about Derick. You can jump on there and you can Google it, find free apps. There's plenty of free exercise programs on YouTube, on the internet that say home workouts. Just pick one. In addition, you may not be able to go get a treadmill. You can go for a walk. You can go for a speed walk. You can go for a little jog. Don't worry, you don't have to run 20 miles. Just get up and get out. Every day that you go work out should be a little bit better, a little bit stronger than the time before. Understand that it's uncomfortable, but inside that pain comes growth. And what we want that sexy back. Now, not only is it your physical life that needs the activity, it is your mental life. You need a break from all the noise, all the craziness. You need some me time just to get yourself together. It also helps you get your head together. You want to know why you feel better after you work out? Because when you work out and you sweat and you get your blood moving, your body releases hormones. And those hormones are what rejuvenates your body, and it helps your metabolism. It helps your mind clear up. It gives you those endorphins that makes you feel invincible. Those are the things. You need more, better feelings, happier feelings, and more times in your life. This is what will do it for you. Now, no matter how important I tell you or you read that working out is, there is nothing more important than eating properly. Eating properly is undefeated. Take a look at your cabinets. Do you have sugar and flour and breads and pastas? Do you have sweets and candies and cakes? Do you have all the stuff in your house? Are you eating them? It's for the kids, but you seem to snack on more ice cream than they do. Let me tell you, 85% of your fitness success, 85% of your fitness success is going to come from what you eat. Now, we'll take you through a calculator that will show you how you need to reduce your caloric intake to a certain amount so that you can start to lose weight. I'll give you the basic numbers. It's 3,500 calories. You need 3,500 calorie deficit, okay, in order to lose 1 pound. That means that if you normally consume 2,000 calories a day and you're consuming 3,000 calories a day or 4,000 calories a day, that's why you're gaining weight. You have to consume less than the 2,000 and you have to accumulate negative 3,500 calories in order to lose 1 pound. So that's why it has to be a lifestyle. So when you combine eating properly with working out, which means you're burning more calories than you normally do, that's how you create a bigger deficit. The key is to be consistent, to stay with it, and to never give up. You don't have to be Mr. or Mrs. Olympia. You don't have to compete with anybody else other than that man or woman in the mirror. So wake up, pick a time that works best for you. Look at your schedule. Don't use the excuse you're too busy. Go to bed a half hour earlier, wake up a half hour earlier. Whatever it is that you need to do, for your physical health becomes imperative to your fitness and sexy success. I know that you have it in you. I have plenty of clients that have lost weight, and it's not about their size. It's about their heart and their head. How confident do you feel? I often post memes that say, confidence is sexy, and that's what we're trying to do. Get you more confident about your workout routine, about your diet routine, about how you wear your clothes, about how your clothes fit and fall on you. You want to feel confident knowing that you feel good about who you are, and then project that to the world, because the world is waiting for you to show up and show out and give us everything that God gave you to make you the best person possible. We're waiting on your genius. We're waiting for your insights, your inventions. They can't come out if you're sitting on the couch hiding under a light. So let's burst through. Let's get a workout routine. Let's go over it one more time. Get an exercise routine. Find an app that you can find workouts at home, or join the gym if you're not afraid to get out and about. But you got to find a place to go. Then find a time that you're going to go. Commit to a specific time or specific days that you're going to go to the gym. And then once you get there, make sure you mix up your routine between doing some cardio exercises and some weight training exercises. You can use your body weight. Body weight is doing pull-ups, doing push-ups, okay, doing squats with no weights. You can just start using your body weight and turn yourself into a machine. And then we're going to attack our diet. We're going to take a look at what's in our cabinets, what we're consuming, how many calories we're consuming. As a really quick tip, you can go to Calorie King. It's an app online in your app mobile store. Download it, and you can type in anything that you're going to eat, and it will tell you how many calories it is. You can go to MyFitnessPal, log into that, sign up, and start tracking your exercises and your meals. Understand what you're doing to yourself so that you can get the results that you're looking for. I know that when I go to the doctor and he gives me the thumbs up that I am in great physical shape for my age, that I am in great physical shape for any age, it makes me feel better. It gives me confidence that I'm healthy and that I can move forward with all the intensity that God gave me to bring my best self to you, to my family, and to the world. Don't forget, the world is waiting. So we're going to monitor what we're eating. We're going to monitor what we're burning. We're going to have our exercise program, and we're going to make it a lifestyle. Making it a lifestyle, a daily habit, a weekly habit, a consistent habit is the entire key to your success. Now, if you have questions, you can always reach out to dg@derickgant.com. We'll be happy to give any and every bit of information that we can about how you specifically can tailor a program for your success. I hope you take me seriously, and I hope that you decide now is the time. Tomorrow is too late. Tomorrow never comes. I look forward to seeing you real soon. We'll be right back.
Hello to quality time at Marco's. Hello to being a game changer, an original. And to those who make it authentic, we say hello with the Founders Select Pizza, Old World pepperoni, sliced Italian sausage, mushrooms, on dough made fresh every day, and a sauce from the original Gianmarco recipe. Hello to an Old World original. Every store, every day, the Italian way. Hello, Primo.
Hey, I have Angie from Angie Fit with us. She is a national sensation. She works out in some of the highest profile videos that are out there. So I'm going to bring her on, and she's going to give you some insight tips on not only your fitness, but how to do your fitness and potentially how to get your business going. Ange?
Hey, glad to be here.
Doing good? All right. So I want to know right out of the gate, you know, you're over 30. How do you stay so fit? How do you stay so fit? So we're here. This is Maximum Impact, as you already know, and people want to know. They think people like you, and they think people like myself, and I hasten throwing myself in a bucket with you because you're so amazing. But they think that, like, I'm 54, and they go, "Oh my God, you look like you're 35." So how do you stay so fit? They think it's something special. They think it's magic. They think that you take a special pill or you do something really weird. I'm not a woman. So how do you stay so fit? You just had a baby not too long ago. How old is Maya?
Maya is 2. So I had her 1 month before my 43rd birthday.
1 month before your 43rd birthday, and you look incredible. You look like you'd be on the cover of a magazine. So that's enough of me pumping you up. Tell us, and most of the people that watch this are women, at least half. What are you doing? How are you doing it? And what do you think?
I think that you really just need a plan. Like you said, a lot of times we're like looking for something, we're reaching for something that's going to be a quick fix or a magic pill. And I mean, there's no secret. At the end of the day, it's about exercise and proper nutrition. And, we hear that all the time, but a lot of us don't have a plan that we put in place. So we need to figure out, what are we going to do for exercise? How are we going to really hone in and clean up our nutrition and make sure that we're getting all of our, daily nutrients in that we need? And once you figure that out, then it becomes a matter of consistency. And that is the hard part for most people.
So it's consistency, 1 day on and 1 day off, and then 1 day on and 1 day off. Is that consistency?
I mean, in terms of eating, I'm consistent with clean eating 80% of the time. So while I believe in all things moderation, it's the majority of that consistent pattern over time.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly. I tell everybody it's 85% the fork and 15% everything else. So one of the things that is intriguing to me is that you have this amazing business. You help people to figure out how to get a plan. Is that right? How to get a plan, how to implement the plan. And then also there's an extra little benefit to your business is that people could really do what you do and you teach them how to do that as well. Is that pretty well accurate?
Yeah, absolutely. Our business is twofold. We work with clients who want to improve their health and fitness. And just like you said, we give them the plan. We hold them accountable. A lot of accountability is virtual, as are all things right now. And so they focus on their nutrition and their workouts, all their resources from their home, which we provide for them. And then we kind of coach them through their journey. And then the other piece of that is helping train coaches to also help others with their health and fitness. And these are just people who, aren't fitness professionals. They just love what they do and they want to inspire other people by being on their own journey. And so we help them do that.
So let me ask you a question, and it's probably not a fair question. But, and I'm not trying to be mean or indifferent, because I really do care. I wouldn't be here. Okay. I mean, I wouldn't be here doing this. You're here because you care. I'm here because I care, but we want to help people. But what about that person? Let's say I have a cousin, and let's say that she's, and I'm not talking about BMI or any of that stuff, because I think a lot of that stuff is kind of off. But let's say that she really is, and always has been most of her life, about 35, 40 pounds overweight. And she has never seen the likes of, what one would call normal parameters. Should she believe, I know this may be a bad question. So I'm telling everybody now, I'm sorry if it's a bad question. Should she really believe that she could get into a normal parameter if she got her mindset right and she was consistent and she did follow the program as a lifestyle? Because we all know there's no quick fix. So she changed her mindset and her lifestyle. Could she really get there is my question.
I think you have to start with mindset. I mean, for any goal, but especially if you're going on a health and fitness journey, you have to get your mind in the right place. You have to figure out what you want from your health and fitness journey. And you have to be consistent. So you start getting small wins that compound over time. And many times as we work with our clients, sometimes those small wins start to be an increase in confidence, right? So as you're on the journey and you're starting to feel better about yourself, you're feeling more confident. Maybe you're seeing the scale move down. Maybe you're seeing more muscle definition, if those are your goals. But if you start to build that confidence in who you are, you might not ever get down to a size 6, but you may feel so good about yourself that you don't care.
Exactly. I love that. That's a great, great answer. So talking about confidence, okay, I'm gonna stick on confidence. How do you feel today knowing that you're in control of your world, right? You are your boss. You get your paycheck from you versus when you worked for the local university and you got your paycheck from them. What did it do for your confidence level? What did it do for you in general?
Well, I mean, looking at where I was when I started this business, I was overworked because I was working full time plus teaching fitness classes, and I was a national presenter traveling on the weekends to train other instructors. I was definitely overstressed because I was a single mom. My son was very young, and he was going through some developmental issues that, was a huge focus. And I wasn't enjoying my life because I didn't have control over my time. And so when I started building my business, they always say, figure out what your why is. Like, what do you want? And so I created a vision for what I wanted my life to look like. And a lot of that, what was in my vision, was more about freedom of time versus a certain amount of income. I wanted to be there to see my son get on the bus and see him get off the bus. And I wanted him to not worry about where he wanted to go to college down the road. And, being that I just went through a divorce, I didn't want to have to rely on no man for no money. I mean, that was like kind of my attitude. Mm-hmm. And so that's really what continued to drive me as I worked full time and built the business. And that had a huge impact once I started reaching goals. And more importantly, as I started training my team and watching other people have the same success that I was having,
right,
that made the biggest impact on my confidence and my ability as a leader, which, just drove me even further and gave me more motivation to keep going.
Life is tough, but you're ready to do anything possible to make it better. The key is you have to zone in on exactly what it is you want. And then you have to put all of your energy into that. I wish I could tell you it was easy, but it takes immense dedication, determination, and focus to really get what you want. But when you fix your focus, you fix your family, you fix your fitness, and you fix your finances. Now let me tell you, money is just the doorway to your success. The real focus is on your pathway. So we'll plan a path that will help you to elevate your life so that you can become the absolute best version of yourself. And then everything else falls into place. Are you ready? So let me ask you this question. I got a couple. I got a really big one, but I'm gonna go for a small one first. Okay. When you say you got your vision, you got a vision, did you do a vision board? Did you just write down everything that you were thinking that you saw, your son getting on and off the bus? What exactly does that mean to you? What?
Well, there's a story behind that. As soon as you said,
all right, I asked the right questions, boy.
I didn't even know you were going to ask that. But so this was, 12 years ago, when I really started building the business. And there were about maybe 10 of us who kind of started our own businesses together at the same time. And so we used each other for accountability partners. And a lot of them happened to be my friends, my fitness friends, and we live all over the world. So we, met together on like a Zoom. And we decided to create vision boards. That's one person suggested, and share them with each other. So everybody was taking pictures of their board, and people had like fancy cars and the beach house and dollar bills. And I did not create a vision board. I had one piece of paper with 3 words on it, and those words were whatever it takes. And that's what I held up and I took a picture of.
Oh, I love that.
And that helped remind me, I knew it was going to be challenging to build a business while I was working full time. And I knew that it was going to take some sacrifice. And so I just kept that became my mantra as I was moving forward, right? No time to build my business. Oh, I'm going to do whatever it takes. So I would sacrifice At the time I was watching Desperate Housewives. That was like the popular show. So I gave up that show on Sunday nights and put that time towards my business instead. Little things like that.
Wow. You will not believe this. I swear you won't believe this. I used to have a saying that I used to say, make it happen. Okay. And then Nike came in and they created a commercial that said, make it happen. And so Nike stole my make it happen, which was amazing. But me being the individual I am, I've got to be unique, even though it was only mine. So I came up with whatever it takes. Now I know, I swear to God, now I know we were sharing it. But that is the mindset you have to have, whatever it takes, which was my bigger question. So you just nailed my bigger question. And that is, my question I was going to ask was this. I guarantee you I work with 50 women who are single or divorced, kids. I hate to say this, but dad's not paying anything towards the kids. Okay, so no child support, or he's doing an absolute bare minimum that they twist his arm to do. On top of that, they are working 9 to 5. They're the principal, they're the janitor, they're the house cleaner, they're the chef, and they're barely getting by. On top of that, you said some learning disabilities there. And because you're alone, worried about him getting on and off the bus and still making it to work on time and those type of things. So my real question was going to be, given all of those circumstances, what gave you the chutzpah and you were teaching, and you had a second hustle, and you had a third hustle when you're teaching people across the country. So what gave you the chutzpah? Whatever it takes is the answer. But what gave you, your mind, how did you wrap your mind around that? The fear of not depending on a man for money, knowing that you want to be in control of your destiny, working for a college, and all the other things that I named. That is so inspirational. But what do you have to say about that?
Well, a huge part, and naturally it's a part of what I do, but it's really part of what we all do, is the people that you surround yourself with. So I looked for other people who were like me. I decided that if I was going to build a business and I was going to connect with people, I was going to be selfish about it. So I wanted to connect with the right people. So, being newly divorced and transitioning into being a single mom, I looked for support from other women who had gone through divorce, other single moms. My son was diagnosed on the autism spectrum at an early age, so I looked for support in that. And, really finding those people who you have similarities with, even if those similarities are life challenges, will really making that connection. They say you do business with people you know, like, and trust. And so I thought, if I'm going to build a business and that business involves people, I want it to be with the people who I need in my life just as much as they would need for me.
Excellent. Well, this was an incredible, inspiring interview for me. I am not, David Letterman, but this was awesome. I enjoyed my time with you, and I bow to you and all that you've done for your family and the community and all the people that you serve and that you help. So if I could ever be of any help to you, you make sure you let me know, and I'll be happy to do so. So thank you so much, and we'll talk to you real soon.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye. Did you hear that? Listen, I've been telling you, you got to surround yourself with the right people. You have to get those folks around you and understand that it takes whatever to get where you're trying to go. I hope you're paying attention and taking notes. If not, hit the replay and check it out.